Another chance. Onslaught continues. This one blocked. Morin pushes it all the way back. And it's in. It squirts through. Minnesota scores.
Whoa, what a sequence of events we just saw there. Big turnover of the Whitecaps end. Amanda Levier with the pad save. And then a shocking goal coming back the other way. And all of a sudden, Minnesota is up for the first time in this game.
Natalie Snodgrass just seemed a little confused. I think everyone was.
I was gonna say, I think we all are.
That's why they say never give up on a play. And like you said, it starts with fantastic goalie play. And that just slips through a sliver of a window off the rebound. But Minnesota will.
Pelkey. Stolen away by Albers. Albers in the slot. Albers working way around, drops it back, and Snodgrass gets the third goal of the game for the Whitecaps.
Jonna Albers, wow, what hard work we just saw out of her on this sequence to get this puck over to Snodgrass. Just impressive work. Here's another look at the entire sequence. Jonna Albers forces a turnover, takes the shot, it's blocked. Then she gets on her own rebound and has to work the puck past two Rivs who were defending her over to Snodgrass, who was all alone out front. And
now they could just pass it around, kill the time. They know if it's touched, they're just gonna get a power play out of it. I'd be pulling this all the way back to my own end of the ice right now. As soon as it gets touched, that's it. You get your power play thrown in front, and they score!
That was a beautiful play there by Natalie Snodgrass. She finally gets rewarded for her hard work this weekend. Just threw that one right toward the net, right through, I think, the 5-hole of Miri Raisinen.
What do I know? Forget about pulling it back and milking that clock. Just make it 4-2 if you're Natalie Snodgrass.
What a great setup. Came from the blue line there from Marshall. Snodgrass just throws that one. And it gets past Raisinen. And Minnesota now with a 4.
Ton of assists this year, 6 of them. So look for her, number 27. As a big slap shot fired, one-time goal for Natalie Snodgrass. Happy 24th birthday to you. Power play goal for the Minnesota Whitecaps, and with 4:17 left in the period, this game is tied again.
Well, that was an absolute rocket. Make it 7 power play goals for Minnesota. Again, we talk about Snodgrass and how she can, you know, find her teammates, and she's so good around the net, around the crease, but that's just a fantastic shot, a great rip. You love to see it.
For the outlet pass, instead she's just going to dump it in along the left wing to Gare out of her net to play it. But she's going to cough that one up to Snodgrass. Backhand! She scores! A giveaway by Tricia Daguerre, and she gives another birthday gift to Natalie Snodgrass, her second of the night. 3-2 Minnesota Whitecaps.
Well, that's exactly the mental lapse that you can't have happen, and that's probably the worst player right now to give that to for Minnesota. She's been so hot today. And sometimes when you're given a gift like that, you almost overthink it, but Snodgrass just perfectly played. Nice and light on the touch. And Minnesota's in control of this one.
And also give credit where first. Jova showing off some great speed. Now backhanded free, out of trouble. Again, Noel's gonna fire one through. Snodgrass scores! And let the hats rain down for Natalie Snodgrass. What a game for number 8 in Minnesota. A hat trick on your birthday. Could you script it any better? Dodeline, the only one around her down low, took an unfortunate bounce off number 17's skate. And Natalie Snodgrass again says, thank you, Montreal, for these fortunate birthday gifts.
Well, again, once, as you just said.
Pelkey. Stolen away by Albers. Albers in the slot. Albers working her way around, drops it back, and Snodgrass gets the third goal of the game for the Whitecaps.
Jonna Albers, wow, what hard work we just saw out of her on this sequence to get this puck over to Snodgrass. Just impressive work. Here's another look at the entire sequence. Jonna Albers forces a turnover, takes the shot, it's blocked. Then she gets on her own rebound and has to work the puck past two Rivs who were defending her over to Snodgrass, who was all alone out front. And
on this, and now able to gain the zone, looking for Sheppers, who is down the near side. Sheppers will move this into the middle again. It's Snodgrass. Snodgrass shoots and scores! Pops the water bottle, and Minnesota back on the scoreboard. It's taken out 2 games without a goal, but they'll celebrate this one. It's 1-0 Whitecaps.
Natalie Snodgrass. You see Sheppers connects with Snodgrass. Bottle popper, oh my, have mercy. That was quite a rip. And those are 2 players that were just with the U.S. national team.
Albers, puck will settle out at the top of the slot. Minnesota able to hang on. Snodgrass throws that one at the net. What a shot by Natalie Snodgrass.
you know what they call that, Kelly? They call that a Sinai puck. That thing found its way into the back of the net some way, somehow. And after some nice sustained pressure by the Minnesota Whitecaps, Snodgrass, who's been on fire lately, tosses this one towards the net, and it goes right in. Bernson, that's a tough one. She's played so well here today, Kelly. Sinai pucks, having those beat you, that's a tough pill to swallow. There was a handful of bodies in that shooting lane. And Bernson, too little, too late. That's the classic stance of a goalie right here who doesn't know.
Week of practice. Minnesota, as we mentioned, with the full squad. Talking to Callie Flanagan, she said, yeah, a lot of energy, and you know, it's a confident team, obviously. There's a chance and a goal! Snodgrass found that puck, beats Schroeder, and how about Minnesota grabbing the 1-0 lead in the first?
Taking advantage of opportunities, Goldie. That's what we saw here. Snodgrass, head on a swivel, was ready for that one. And Schroeder just didn't look like she had time to adjust to the play. And that's what happens. That's how you beat good goaltenders, is with plays like this, and the puck just ricochets off the end wall. Caught Schroeder by surprise, and actually she saw it coming, tried to get her stick or blocker on.
Minutes to go. Minnesota, the 2-goal advantage. And they are closing in on a spot in the championship. There's another one! Snodgrass makes it 4-1, and the Whitecaps are inching closer to the Isabel Cup championship game.
Sometimes the pass is prettier than the goal, and I'm gonna say that for this goal here, because this pass by Liz Sheppers, just beautiful. Finds Natalie Snodgrass, sends it past the defending Boston Pride players, and Natalie Snodgrass wastes no time putting it in the back of the net. Through